So you're telling me that you don't like, I'll do a Spags. You're telling me
No.
you don't like watching a Reds team that hasn't tried to win all year.
Just actively tried not to win.
With a crowd that's listed at 11,000, which is more like half that. You don't like watching that team get destroyed in a game they never had a chance, even when they came back and hit a bunch of dingers in the fifth, and they lose by 9. And let me get this count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They threw 8 pitchers. That was a spring training game. That's what it felt like.
I know.
It felt like a game that didn't matter. And I hate to say it, I think that way before the game even starts. I'm just being honest with everybody out there. I love baseball. It's my favorite sport. The NL Central is so bad that
How bad is it?
it's so bad that I don't
Really
have
bad.
interest. I don't have interest unless it's the Brewers. Cubs every once in a while, but Pirates, Reds,
God.
second I see that they're playing the Pirates or the Reds, my interest in that game decreases by at least 50%.
Good joke.
Which was the biggest joke of the year for me is when they had the Field of Dreams game and they put the Cubs and the Reds in it. I said,
sick.
who did this? Whose decision was this? I can't watch
Why
this.
would they do that? Like, the Cubs don't need that. The Reds don't need it. Find some.
Why not put the Cardinals in it?
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not watching that. I'm not. Well, when I looked at these 8 pitchers that you called out, Charlie, some of these ERAs 33-7, 4.4, 5.2, 7.2, 5.5, 6.0, 4.7.
They're coming around that team.
No, they ain't.
No, they're not. It's just such a. I hate seeing that, though. Like, I don't know why. It kind of pisses. Like, I just hate seeing that.
You know what I do like seeing?
It pisses me off.
T. O'Neill hitting a couple more bombs.
Yeah, can we hear that a little bit of that, Sir Nathaniel? We got Tyler O'Neill. I want to hear some of his bombs. Back to Danny Mac broadcast too. You know.
Yeah.
Big boy bomb. Otani does a bomb too.
He did do that. He does.
He's
that
a good
lot.
athlete. Is he a decent athlete?
He's
You
okay.
think?
Yeah, all right. All
Guy
right.
look. Is he tall too?
Yes.
He looks tall.
He's actually fast also.
I know. I could tell by the way he runs. man.
Huge shoulders. Great shoulders.
That guy
on him.
probably could have played anything he wanted. Mm-hmm. You know, like he looks like it.
All right. Here you go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, wait. Hang on.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh God, I was. Hey, Nate's been running around like crazy. It's there.
The
it is.
pitch,
Oh,
a swing,
God.
and a high fly ball.
Oh.
Deep left field. Long, gone. He launched that one, 1-0 Cardinals. And has homered in back-to-back at-bats. And his last 3 hits have been home runs.
Oh, wow. Well, we thank John Rooney of the Cardinals Radio Network for letting us
It's a goner. A goner.
pilfer that one. I think we're supposed to play.
What happened there?
I don't know.
We're allowed to play that though, right?
I don't think you are in the market.
Really?
I don't think so.
Camo X. We've always had
We're all
partnership.
friends.
We've had
friends.
partnership with Camo X, man.
Oh, God.
I work for them and 590.
Camel X is going to pull up in their
They
black
don't give
van.
a damn.
Yeah.
They're going to pull up in their black van in the 8 o'clock hour.
We're friends
they're
with
there.
everybody.
Well, it's not about friends. It's more about rights,
Yeah. We're the right friends.
ownership
Charlie is right.
of content.
Oh God. I was like, that's not Danny Mac.
So, with no, that's not Danny Mac. No, you're right.
Was that Sully? Get that?
Can I just get back real quick?
Yeah.
We joke about this, but I think that's a huge problem in baseball. This is why,
That's what I
even
mean.
though the NFL left St. Louis, the NFL is the best product, in my opinion, in the regular season because most of the games are relatively close. The spreads are relatively close. Even the best team beating the worst team. Okay, every once in a while, blowout. But for the most part, there's competition across the board. Baseball does not have that, and I'm sorry. The NL Central, there's only 2 teams this year that were even remotely trying to win from an ownership on down level. Everyone else was not actively trying to
awful.
win, and that is pathetic and it's boring.
And I feel like
think it's boring.
if we go back, what was it, like February we talked about this.
Yep.
That's why I was such a proponent of a salary floor. You got to force competition. Now, you shouldn't have to force competition, but yeah, I mean, the Reds were a team that made it very, very clear before the year started, we're out. We're not doing it. We're not spending more money. They let Castellanos walk. The only money they really got is Joey Votto, and he's on a legacy.
Oh, how's he doing right now?
He's on a legacy Molina contract at this point. Like, it's just that. Like, they opted out of the season. The Pirates actually seem like they're trying a little bit more than them. They're just not good enough. And I don't know what the hell
They got
the
that
Cubs
big
are doing.
boy, though, Pirates. Man.
O'Neal.
He's cool as hell.
O'Neal Cruz? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's awesome.
He hit a bomb last night.
Dude.
Yeah, he did.
I'll go watch that dude play.
Well, you got to have those guys be there, but that also becomes the problem. Like, you have these exciting guys playing in these dead markets, but as soon as they look like they're going to start earning, they're shipping them out, and they're all going to be playing on the same teams together. Charlie, a point that you make about the product and about it mattering in the NFL, one thing that helps the NFL, I think, matter all the time is being extremely good matters, but also being extremely bad matters, because people care about the NFL draft. Because people watch college football, and there's that connection. And the NFL draft is arguably a top 3 or 4 date on the NFL schedule every year. So if you're really bad, there's also something to look at for it, too. The middle gets a little hazy, but, I mean, still, football's done a great job of getting people to care about every single element that it's got.
There's a lot of drama in football, too.
Well, yeah, sure.
It just keeps your attention.
And
Always.
I'm not trying to knock the Cardinals because they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Absolutely.
And they're now 21 games over 500, and you should beat up on the worst teams in baseball. I'm just trying to speak honestly to the listeners about my interest in viewership. And these games, the Braves series, I was all in.
Oh, yeah.
And the Yankees series.
Yeah.
And the Mets series early on. And when they play the Phillies, I can't wait to watch those games. And the Brewers games are very exciting. The Cardinals have gone on a really nice run here, and they're a very good team. Hopefully they make a deep run in the playoffs. If it wasn't for Albert chasing 700, you like watching your team beat up on other teams, but 13-4, 16-7, I'm a guy, I want to see a 4-3 game.
Charlie,
I want to
right.
see a 1-zip game. Even if it's 7-6, show me some competition.
Something. And here's the deal. Like, we pump up the Cardinals all year long. It's rightfully so. They've been kicking ass, beating the teams they need to beat. And Pujols' thing is huge, and we're going to play his clip here in a second. Hopefully it's Danny Mac. But, like, if they don't do something in the playoffs, all this is irrelevant, especially if Pujols doesn't get there, which he probably will, which, you're probably going to get that. It's kind of a Cardinal thing. Like, I don't know. Like, he might get there, he might not, whatever the case is. But if you don't do anything in the playoffs, all this doesn't mean a damn thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're all happy now, like, oh, yay. But if they don't do something in the playoffs and make somewhat of a stir, the fans are going to be pissed again, and rightfully so.
What about the enjoyment of the summer?
No, like, I had a good time watching. Dude, I watched more Cardinal baseball this summer. I listened to you guys talk. I've been sitting back, being a sponge. I've learned a lot, and I feel pretty good about it. Even Kate's like, I'm talking to Kate about baseball when we're watching it, and I'm like, what am I doing?
Does she like baseball?
Yeah, she likes hockey. She likes.
I hope so.
She likes. You can say no.
I mean, she likes Cardinals.
Yeah.
She doesn't even like hockey. She likes watching the Blues. She likes watching me play, but she's not like going to watch Dallas and Phoenix.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's how my wife is.
Yeah, but she
She was born in Cubs territory, but she likes the Cardinals now because I started watching it. She got into it, and she started digging it that way.
And if I had something like a fantasy camp, she'd come and watch me play. She likes doing
Fantasy baseball camp? Cam Jansen's fantasy
She'll
baseball
watch me
camp?
play anything. I like that.
Especially if my tummy hurts.
Oh, God.
Aww.
It's been good today.
Could we
People are worried about that.
Charlie,
all of our stomachs are. What are we doing?
I'm actually getting better finally.
Me too.
I'm getting better finally.
We're all so weird.
I'm not going to complain about my stomach sitting next to Charlie, though.
Charlie.
That's right.
Yeah.
Charlie, I want to go back to this you running against Albert thing real quick, because this just popped in my head when the Cam Jansen fantasy baseball camp just happened in there.
Everywhere.
Can we get you down to like Cardinals fantasy camp and maybe have you trot out against some guys down there? Can we like get a GoFundMe together to make that happen? Or
not to be a one-upper type, but I have been invited multiple times to fantasy camp, and I wasn't able to go back in the day because of Fox 2 schedule.
so now?
Oh, they invited you?
Well, they'll invite media folks to help drum up attention and whatnot. I could put it all over YouTube.
Were you playing it? Were you going to play in it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
well then.
I mean, dude, they have 70-year-olds playing in fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we should. I want this to happen. Now I want it. You've got time now. Mm-hmm. You can definitely make it with your newfangled schedule.
I mean,
around
look,
here.
I'm not fast. I played in the old man baseball
We
league
know.
up until about 5 years ago. I was playing baseball
I
probably
kind of do want to see you sprint.
30 games a year
I want to see you sprint.
until I was about 35 years old.
I want to see you sprint.
I am not fast, but I think I
wanna see you
might
do
be.
something.
I think I might be faster than Albert. I'm not saying this definitively. I'm not a fast person.
Nate? Are you fast? Because I don't care. It's that Albert thing ain't happening.
He He looked like it was a struggle getting around second base last night for Albert. Let's be honest. It was hurting me.
I keep thinking his quads are going to blow
Dude,
out.
he's 42 in theory with plantar fasciitis for the last decade.
I know.
His feet are probably dangling.
If there are two people in St.
and
Louis,
it looks like
and he's still hitting bomb skis.
still sitting.
if there's two people in St. Louis you want to run away from a dog with, it's Albert and Yachty. I want to be
Or a bear.
I want to be by them. No, the bear might get both of them and still get back on me. The dog's
I
going
know.
to stop.
Yeah.
I'm fast still enough. I
Here we
can
go.
get over a fence.
Well, now we want you and Charlie to race.
Well, no.
I just watched a video of him.
I don't even want you guys.
I just
doing
watched a video of him hitting a double. It took him 7 seconds to get from home to second.
that. Oh, good
Albert?
call on that.
Like 7, yeah.
Was
7 seconds?
Was there a time lapse?
No, I
sure about that?
counted as the ball was hit off his bat. It was with the Dodgers though, so I can try and find a more modern one.
Yeah, let's do this because we'll go to a baseball field and have Charlie run the damn thing. We'll time Albert. We'll time Albert. I'll film it. We'll time Albert, and then we'll see what Charlie can do. And he's probably going to blow a tire.
Why don't we go the other way?
I got spikes.
We'll
Here's
have-
the deal.
We have
This
Charlie
is-
run against Tyler O'Neill
I don't want him getting hurt though.
and see how many times Tyler gets around.
Charlie's kind of like I don't want him getting hurt again.
I don't want that either.
And then he's going to be on the Comrex at his house, and his dad's going to be playing the banjo.
I don't want any more Charlie doing shows in the bathroom if we can avoid that.
Okay.
Jamie May screaming in the background.
Here we go. Baseball Savant, MLB.com. Slowest player in baseball this year, 2022. Actually tied for 22.1 feet per second. It is a Cardinal. Who do you think it is?
Yachty.
Yachty is tied with Yasmani Grandal, the catcher
I can see that.
for the White Sox.
What's he look like?
Albert is fourth at 23.
Wait, who's the third guy? Is Mike LaVallia
Martin
back?
Maldonado. Miguel Cabrera is fifth.
I was wondering where he was at.
By
what
the
about
way,
the big dude, that
bunch of catchers.
milkshake guy?
Daniel Vogelbach
Yeah.
is 11th.
Yeah. Well, he's like 300.